Welcome back to the Mentor Talk podcast. In episode 2, we talked about the tech tsunami, AI, automation, and blockchain, how they reshaped or they are reshaping the legal world. Today, we are diving into an even tougher reality, the brutal competition lawyers face, not just with each other, but increasingly with machines. Let's start with the numbers. As of 2024, India has more than 2 million registered lawyers. Uttar Pradesh alone has over 400,000. The US has around 1.3 million lawyers, with New Jersey packing more than 50,000 lawyers in a state that hosts about 650 law firms. Globally, the figures are staggering. Per capita, Israel leads with 694 lawyers per 100,000 inhabitants. Brazil has 474, the US sits at 401, and Italy at 403. Compare that with China, which just has 20 lawyers per 100,000. The point is that in some countries, the legal profession is oversaturated. In others, it is underserved. Either way, competition is fierce. Now add AI to the mix. Routine tasks, document review, legal research, basic compliance are being automated. What this means is that junior roles, once considered the training ground of the profession, are disappearing. The American Bar Association recently found that only 35% of lawyers feel prepared to deal with AI-related ethical issues, let alone its competitive impact. And then there are ALSPs, alternative legal service providers. These are startups and non-law firm entities offering leaner, faster, cheaper solutions. According to Thomson Reuters, the ALSP market is now worth $20 billion and growing at nearly 15% annually, 1-5. And they have moved from being outsiders to strategic partners for big corporate clients. So what does this mean for the average lawyer? It means that simply being a competent legal practitioner is no longer enough. Clients are demanding more speed, transparency, affordability, and tech-driven solutions. And if you don't deliver, they will find someone or something that will. But here is the silver lining. The brutal competition is also a brutal filter. It weeds out lawyers and firms stuck in the past. The winners will be those who specialize in niches that technology cannot fully commoditize, like cross-border disputes, complex negotiations, ESG compliance, and emerging fields like AI liability. Embrace tech, not resist it. Imagine combining your legal expertise with AI-driven insights to give clients faster and sharper advice. Build strong client relationships. No AI can replace human trust, at least not yet. Here is the reality check. Law is no longer just about law. It's about innovation, business acumen, and adaptability. Think of it as survival of the fittest, but with an AI twist. So the takeaway from today's episode is this. You are not only competing with the lawyer across the street or even the firm across the border. You are competing with algorithms, startups, and globalized service models. That might sound threatening, but it's also an invitation to reinvent yourself. Well, in our next episode, we'll shift gears and look at where the new opportunities lie, the emerging legal fields that will define the next decade, from space law to cybersecurity. And I will share why the firms that take those risks now might be the ones leading the profession tomorrow. Until then, ask yourself, in this battle of lawyers versus AI, where do you want to stand? Among the threatened or among the thriving? Yes.